Hey, what's up, YouTube? Roach Source here, back with another React video. What we have here is The Day Before is back. Yes, we haven't heard from The Day Before in at least a couple months, but here it is again, is back with something. What is it exactly? Well, let's find out. Let's go!
And I just can't anymore with this game. I just can't. And the people, what has gone on in people's lives. So the day before, I could go on a 10-minute, it could be a 10-minute video just explaining the history of this game. Brief version, announced, good trailer, everyone's absolutely primed for this one, they're really excited about it. Zombie survival game, cool. Became the most wishlisted game on Steam, and then they delayed the game, and then they delayed the game again, and they gave some pretty bullshit reasons as to why they were doing that, and then it came out that
and then they found out that their name, their branding was copyrighted by or owned by someone else, and now they're legally battling over that. Then they drop a trailer of the gameplay footage that they've been working years on, and it's bare bones and empty, and there's nothing. And then they drop another video, and it's just a guy sitting in a hot tub. And yes, we've all been we know, and that's about it. That was the last we seen of it. So,
fighting a trademark dispute, the game got removed from Steam. The game's still not on Steam as we speak. They did multiple things like tease, oh, we're going to be launching a trailer today, and then they were 7 hours late, and then oh, we're going to launch another trailer. Oh, I'm going to email all of these content creators and say, tune in because there's going to be something really exciting about the day before. And then it was actually another game that they made, and they just wanted eyeballs on it.
Yeah,
and was just
I forgot about that. Yeah, then they were advertising other products they were making on, like, was it supposed to be gameplay trailers for like this company is just, I don't know, man. They're shady all around.
Cashing in their leverage of what they had as attention economy on the day before to try and get people to spend money on their other new game that nobody asked for and really cared about. Then they did the same thing, but with an app that they were developing, but they didn't say they were developing it, and they disabled comments and disabled likes. They had a post saying, go check out the app here, and then when people called them on it, they deleted it. It's just the shadiest fucking company I've seen in a real long time. And then, of course, due to the trademark dispute, which is currently ongoing in court and probably won't be heard until late 2024, meaning the game can't possibly release with a name the day before, because it's currently in dispute in civil court. They're still teasing as if it's going to release on November 10th, which is like their third delay date, I believe, which obviously is not super long away.
Yeah, it's not going to happen in November either.
Of course, opened my comments the other day. Somebody linked me this and said, Kira, you're not going to believe what's happened with the day before, mate. They've got a new trailer. And I was like, oh, cool, great, fantastic. I'll watch that, I guess, on a video, of course. Then I saw it was 30 seconds, and I'm like, I'll leave it. And then I opened my comments on my second channel, and man, the uptick of people saying, YouTubers like you are so stupid. How stupid do you feel that the day before has now got a release date? You already had one, you fucking mug. It already had a release date. What
Right, what are they talking about? It's already been scheduled to release like 2 or 3 times, and I guarantee come November it's not going to release then either. So, yeah, I think we know more what we're talking about than what most of you think you know what you're talking about.
You're talking about it had November 10th as the release date. Prior to this, my video was saying it's probably not going to make that release date because no one's seen the game, nobody played the game, and they're currently in court because they can't use the name of the fucking game. But either way, there was a bunch of people saying, oh, don't you feel silly talking all this nonsense? They've got a release date now. You're going to feel so stupid when you see this trailer. And I, of course, responded and was like, the fuck are you talking about? Why would a new trailer change anything about what I've just said? And then I open it and I see the like and dislike ratio. And this is posted on IGN. IGN, why are you a party to this? Why are you doing this to yourself? Why are you doing this to us? They say, watch this new trailer, confirming the day before release date. Yeah, not like you've not already done that.
It's not the game we were promised, though, from the beginning. I can tell you that already. Before even watching this trailer, I already know, because the last gameplay trailer we got was completely fucking different from what they promised from the beginning and what they showed us. They showed us a vertical slice in the beginning that looked like fucking the next level of fucking The Division. And what did we get? We got something that looked more like fucking DayZ.
3 fucking times and not released the game yet. Take a fast ride through the streets of the apocalypse in the latest Day Before trailer for the upcoming open-world MMO survival game set in a deadly post-pandemic America, overrun by flesh-hungry infected and survivors killing each other for food, weapons, and cars. The Day Before will be available on November 10th, 2023. We'll see. Okay, we'll see. And if it is, oh man, I can't wait to be there. So let's watch. Developed by fntastic. I'm just going to mute the audio so I don't get copyright claimed. So, fuck my ass. Get ready for the best survival experience of the year.
That's all they showed. They showed him driving a car on a abandoned highway. That was it. Anybody could fucking make that. And again, the graphics didn't even look that good.
So this is their trailer confirming the release of it, and they called this official trailer.
This was the official trailer, bro.
It is 20 seconds of a supercar in a pre-rendered fucking engine, whatever you call it, driving through a place that has no zombies, no players, and people like, bravo. Yeah, can't wait for November 10th. You people have lost it. You are lost in the source. I want a good zombie survival game, but I'm not willing to compromise my fucking brain to believe that this is like a good thing for a company to be doing.
Oh my god, yeah,
they
you guys
are
are
the
fucking
most
stupid.
out of touch business I've ever seen, and I cover a lot of out of touch businesses.
If you thought this was an official trailer and you're excited for this fucking game because of it, you're a fucking idiot. Okay? I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. I don't give a fuck. You're an idiot, and this is not gonna turn out the way you think it is.
This is just pure delusion to take this at face value. They are under constant scrutiny for nobody having seen the game being played properly and no actual evidence that the game exists in any meaningful fashion. Multiple leaks from Russian sources saying that the game is a fucking mess and will be a miracle if it releases, and the leadership are incompetent and also just not very nice people. And then this is what their response is. Their first response, by the way, was a video with a character sat in a hot tub for like a minute. That was their response to people saying, oh, the game doesn't exist. They went, what about this character in a hot tub, which is almost a direct rip of another game. People have gone through every trailer they've ever made, and it's almost a one-to-one rip of another game. The Last of Us logo it's identical. They've essentially completely stole the aesthetic of the logo. They stole the actual sequences for all of their trailers, like their teaser trailers. In fact, people were saying that this looks like the I Am Legend movie intro with a car.
It kinda does.
Also, just stupid. It's a zombie apocalypse and you're driving a supercar. Do you know how awful these cars are in terms of actually using as a daily driver? But you're going to use it in an apocalypse in a fucking metropolitan area where I mean, it's probably fine because, like I say, there are no zombies in this game apparently. But it's just garbage. It's just garbage. I don't know who's okaying this, but whoever is doing it, you need to be fired immediately. You are absolutely incomprehensibly shit at your job. You could show anything. You could show me your ball bag, and it would be a better representation of the game than this. I don't understand what the fuck you're doing. But then they go on Twitter, of course, and imagine you get access to closed beta, and you can invite only one friend. Who will it be? My imagination, because I'll probably fucking need it. What do you think is the best car for surviving the apocalypse? Right,
It says my imagination because I'm gonna need it, bro. Oh my god, that is probably the best thing I've fucking heard in a long time.
Your opinion, not a supercar. Then they post this. Hashtag the day before. Quote, the day before will be at the top of Steam wish lists again soon.
I don't think so.
And they post it as if this is like a quote from somebody at PC Games In. It's not, it's their quote. It's their quote. They say it should be back up on Steam soon as developer fntastic recommits to the launch date of the FPS game while driving into the day before systems, mechanics, and controversial volunteer structure at the studio. With the day before release date still supposedly fairly soon, the team has also released a brand new CGI trailer as well. I'm sick of calling this a trailer. It's not. I don't know what you're supposed to call this. It's not a trailer. It does nothing. It doesn't tease anything. This is not the game. This is absolutely not the game. This is not what you'll be playing in any realm of possibility in any fucking delusional world. Unless now we're using the term trailer as a synonym for the word lie. So we want to reassure our community that our Steam page will be reinstated soon. You said that months ago, and we'll be back at the top of the wish lists. Just as a clarification, by the way, I want the game to come out and be good. I'm not saying or making these videos because I have something against the game fundamentally.
No, absolutely. I'm pissed off because at the beginning, this game, at the vertical slice that they showed us, made it look like it was going to be next level Division with zombies, right? And then the next gameplay trailer comes out after we don't hear anything from them for months. It gets pulled from Steam, blah, 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 and is nothing like we were promised. We start seeing everything for what it really is. We see things with the company falling apart, advertising apps and everything else and other products on these so-called official gameplay videos that they're showing us. I mean, it's not that I don't want to see day before successful either. It's just look at it, look at what it is, you know, look at what it really is. It's complete dog shit, and this company is just lying to us. I would have liked to see a really good successful game called The Day Before, but it's not what we're getting. And if you guys think we're gonna get that vertical slice looking game at the end, well, all I gotta say to you is good luck.
If you think that, you're not really engaging on a level that I can have any kind of discourse with you, because you're just simply wrong. The game's done nothing to me. I don't know any of these people. I have nothing against them. I just think if you're obviously a publicly available product, publicly available company, and people behind the company, you're also inviting criticism, whether you like it or not, and this is, whether you want to admit it, completely valid criticism, because this, if you've followed games at all, if you're somebody with enough brain cells to think critically, this is a fucking abject mess. So they also say previously one of the most wished game on Steam is the upcoming PvE zombie survival shooter was delisted from Valve's platform after it came to light that fntastic might not actually own the trademark. It apparently belongs to a calendar app maker. So they say trademark related matters are being overseen by our newly formed New Zealand joint venture with our publisher Mytona, aptly named Mytona fntastic, the studio adds. Break through limitations and overcome challenges. These words are the spirit of our organization. Don't trademark our game names though, even though we've been developing it for 4 years
exactly
before anybody even knew about it. But yeah, apparently limitations like those are impossible to overcome as a challenge.
I know you're gonna work on a game, first of all, at a company of this size apparently, it makes these big games, and then not even fucking trademark your game and get it taken by somebody developing an app. Come on, it's just an unprofessional in every way.
And we want to make the changes to the game industry. We want to show other ordinary people like ourselves that anything is possible in this life. Good idea, yeah, I'm behind that one. They said that they'll have a day before beta coming soon, close to launch, so hopefully you'll at least get to see more of the game in action soon.
I bet you will.
Any would be preferable, any of it. And then they're going with this volunteer shit still, man. Please wake me from my fucking slumber. While we have paid employee volunteers, no you don't. You have paid employees. They're not volunteers. Unless you think actual employment without volunteering is slavery, you don't have employee volunteers. You have employees. Please stop doing this. It's fucking cringe and also weird. We also have unpaid external volunteers. They're volunteers. That is the definition of volunteering. You're volunteering your time. If you then get compensated for it in the way of a salary, you're just a fucking employee. I'm sorry to tell you, mate. You're an employee. External volunteers offer their time and skills voluntarily without getting paid, engaging in activities they genuinely enjoy. You're working for free, mate. I'm just telling you, if you're doing this, you're not only doing a disservice to the industry by taking jobs from people who should literally have that job, because you shouldn't be doing free labor for a company who... How do you owe this company anything to be doing stuff for them? Because you are actually taking people's jobs, because without you, they would need to pay somebody to do it, or they couldn't make the game in that way. And if they don't have the money to do so, They shouldn't be. This is not an indie startup. They're being published by a big
Right.
Russian publisher called Mytona.
That's true.
And then they've just got people doing actual jobs for them. Like they were doing coding and they were doing localization and things like that. Real jobs that people should get paid for, and you're doing it for free. Stop exploiting yourself, man. Just get paid for your work. We propose various tasks and invite interested volunteers to undertake them. Yeah. Despite seeing snippets of day before gameplay, which actually looks eerily similar to an old Call of Duty Zombies trailer, it's still somewhat unclear how the day before will actually play. While fntastic says you'll be purchasing houses and vehicles and creating unique personal narratives along the way, while our game predominantly leans towards player versus player engagements, we'll also incorporate quests centered around the restoration of society. We've seen none of this. We've seen not a singular fucking second of gameplay showing any of this. And if you are purchasing houses and vehicles and people are driving around in a post-apocalyptic game in Lamborghinis and Ferraris, absolutely fuck your game's setting. Your home can apparently be completely personalized with furnishings and decor while acting as safe havens from combat and zombies. There also isn't going to be an early access period for the day before. Instead, fntastic plans to share a roadmap closer to release. So they're going to be charging full price for this, and there's no early access, even though obviously the trajectory of a game usually is alpha, beta, then maybe early access, then full launch, and there's usually like year-long gaps between.
They're just
some
jumping
of these
straight to
processes.
beta.
Multiple on other occasions. These stages rather. And yet, nobody's
Which
ever
I
played
guarantee this beta is just going to be a demo. It's not going to be something they're going to take criticism from or feedback from and actually make improvements on the game. I guarantee it's just a fucking demo, bro, before the actual full game comes out.
game, but you're going to release a beta within the next couple months and then full release the game, not in early access. That tells me all I need to know personally about what state to expect it in. They also did this interview, which I thought was hilarious. The interviewer said, "Are you able to give us an update on the game's legal situation and when it will return to Steam? Is there any chance you'll change the name?" And fntastic responded, "We believe that power is in the truth." Remember that one. "We were the first to start using this name related to the video game." Well, I guess they've got us on a technicality there. You were the first to use this name related to a video game. It's an indisputable fact. Rooted in our belief in justice, we're optimistic about regaining our names through legal proceedings as swiftly as possible. Doesn't change the fact that somebody else was using that trademark actively on a product before you ever had it, and then they gave you an opportunity to essentially fight their trademark fully going through. You ignored it, and then it did, and then you turned around and went, "Oh no, I'm very surprised that we can't have our trademark that we literally was notified that we can't have and could have fought at that time and avoided all this, but now it's gone through, and this person fully owns it, and there's not that much we can do about it. Apart from battle them in court, something that takes hundreds of thousands of dollars and also takes multiple years. And also will probably prevent you releasing on Steam due to that fact until it's resolved, at least under the name the day before. Which at that point, if you're going to change it, you'd just not fight in court because you'd be wasting hundreds of thousands of dollars on nothing. And then they go over this volunteering shit again, and I reject everything about the notion of volunteering at a company like this and that their full-time employees are volunteers. Just fuck everything about that. Then they're asked about actual core gameplay, which they just respond with more platitudes in terms of just broad terms. They can't give specifics regarding player population per server at this stage, as they're currently in testing phase. You're supposed to be launching the game in a few months. Well, at least going into beta in a few months, launching in like 5. And you can't confirm, you can't even give us a range of how many people are going to be on a server. Networking and things like that on the back end of the game.
Because they don't know, they haven't tested it yet.
Should have been done a long fucking time ago, to the point where you would know how many people you can have on a server. But there we go. I'm going to leave the day before alone until we get some more news, because what else can I say? I'm still going to get accused of being a hater and just trash talking.
No, we just see it for what it really is. I mean, if they turn around and fix it, sure. But it's not going to be like, it's not going to be that soon. You're not going to be able to fix that, what they had, that quickly. You guys will see anyways.
A great project that's done nothing wrong, apart from constantly mislead people, show nothing. And I, again, have never seen any company do things as weird as this company. In terms of how they've communicated, not communicated, how they've handled things, the trailers that they've shown, and the things that they've not shown. and how conveniently they just avoid talking about anything concrete related to mechanics of their game and showing minute-to-minute gameplay that doesn't look like it's been thrown together in a week, essentially, and just looks like a vertical slice. But there we go. That's more the day before, and we'll see what happens, I guess. I'll be here to cover it, but if you still hold out hope for this game, I'm just going to tell you now, wait for some other fucking mug to buy the game when it comes out, not in early access, and see what they say about it. I'll buy it when it comes out, I'll let you know, because whatever, I'll tax write it off. But there we go. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Peace out.
Absolutely fucking atrocious. If you guys agree, drop a comment down below what you think of the day before. And as always, I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching. Hey guys, if you like the video, make sure you head over to the page, hit that like button, scroll over, smash that subscribe, and hit that bell icon to get notified for future video drops. And I will see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.